This whole wall is like all windows. Look at that. These right here curve. You can see the quiet tree line street that we're on. We don't just have one, but 2 ovens. There's 2.5 baths, 2 floors. I feel like in another building, this would have just been its own basement apartment. Over here, this is where the laundry is. Look at that. But would you be excited to use these shovels to clean up this driveway when it snows? I know that I certainly wouldn't. That's why I moved out of Massachusetts. Here we are in We're in Crown Heights, Brooklyn. We're here to see a really cool townhouse. At least I think it's a townhouse. Now, I've only been here once or twice myself, but this seems like a great area. And this isn't too bad. We're looking at a 7-minute walk to the apartment. Should be a straight shot. There's a candy store here. Whatever's over here, it looks nice. It's obviously not open. Maybe there's nothing in there and I'm imagining things. Oh, this little bagel place, it's popping. Over there, you can see the little pickup window. It looks like you can also hang out and drink your coffee. And if you don't like bagels, there is a second chicken place right next door. Repair the world. Is this some sort of sustainable business? Here's their info if you want to learn more. This cafe's also got a lot going on. I see some keyboard warriors inside drinking coffee. Must be a popular spot. There's no menu outside, but it's the morning. That means there's coffee and breakfast. Oh, cool. Over here you can get some Caribbean patties. And it appears they're vegan and vegetarian. Now, if you're not a vegan or a vegetarian, you might get confused and think that they're the same thing. They're not. And if you get that wrong, you might get canceled. Trust me. I know. Speaking of Caribbean, we got a West Indian place. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, but my stomach just wants to eat this stuff. Extreme shipping. I hope they're careful with the packages because I want my stuff to get to grandma without being destroyed. Well, the good news about all that construction is that the guy cutting is cutting in a direction away from where we're going because we're headed down that way, so we don't have to live near any of this. Over here, we got another little restaurant. Oh, what are these guys making? What are these guys cutting up? Ooh, that looks good. Healthy and delicious. Little corner restaurant right here. This is the most old school real estate company ever. Look, they don't even have pictures. They just have numbers. That's how things used to work. Trust me, it's a great apartment. You don't need to get a second opinion or look at it for yourself. I'm telling you it's good. Oh, I miss those days. All right, here we go. Prospect Street. We're headed right over there. But of note, that right there is a grocery store, and then right over here, that red barn, that is a Jerk Chicken Shack. Now, I don't see a gym anywhere, but if you want exercise, just avoid the restaurants that are close to the apartment and walk a little bit further away. That counts. Check this out. This is our prize today. What a cool looking building. There's a little gate here which leads to the back. It's not a driveway, but looks like it could be some sort of outdoor space thing. Just look at the front entrance. Isn't that something else? Most New York apartments are boring and they have like no soul, but this might definitely have one. Well, you aren't getting much more townhouse than this. This whole wall is like all windows. Look at that. These right here curve. You can see the quiet tree line street that we're on. So the rent's $62.50. We've got the 2 different floors. It's over 2,000 square feet. And look at that. Let's check out the basement. It feels massive, and that's because it is. I feel like in another building, this would have just been its own basement apartment. 2.5 baths, central air, and central heat. Someone's stuff is here, so we're probably gonna encounter some workers. Oh, hey, how you doing? Good. Luckily, it looks like all the equipment's in this one room. And to be honest with you, this place looks like it's almost ready. We don't just have one, but 2 ovens. You could run a cooking YouTube channel from this apartment. Look at this weird little hallway. Whoa. Okay, it seems that This brought us just out to the backyard area. For now, you can use this, but once they renovate this is gonna become like a little office or something. Once that happens, I think that this backyard area is gonna be included with that, or you're gonna have to pay extra and rent them both. But either way, look at this. It's just so unique. You never really see stuff like this in New York, and I'm glad we get to check this one out. If you are interested in living here, what I'll do is I'll have all the leasing agents info in the video description in case you have questions. And if you have fun watching this video, make sure that you subscribe. We make videos like this every week. That right there is the front door, and this is the living room. This is pretty big. It's 16 feet 6 inches by 17 feet 7 inches. Now that doesn't include the kitchen. It's just this space. This is gonna be perfect for hanging out. Perhaps you could put a TV above the fake fireplace. Then in the center, you could have a couch facing it. You'll be able to walk through to get to that room, and then over here, you could have hooks and stuff against the wall. I think that would work. This room is next to the living room. As you can see, we were just able to close it off. Is it a bedroom? I guess it could be. Maybe put some curtains over that. It would definitely give you some privacy, but then you've got the street view. Either way, we got 9 feet 4 inches by 12 feet 6 inches. This is so cool. I'd put my bed there in that rounded area, and then I'd put dressers and stuff against the wall. I definitely think that works. But if you're a light sleeper, a room like this might be better because it's not facing the street. In fact, it doesn't really face anything. We are getting some natural light, but there's no way any of this is making a racket. Dimensions are also pretty good. 10 feet 10 inches by 14 feet 2 inches. Plus, here we've got that traditional closet, which is nice. So you could use that for some storage. Over here, you could put your bed. Pretty easy setup. I guess the bed could also go over here in this corner if you don't want to block the window. Maybe put a desk or something over there. Why do I get better at setting these up after I say the wrong thing? Okay, the basement here is completely insane. 61 feet 3 inches by 19 feet 6 inches. If you're not gonna make this a frat house, maybe it's just like the greatest den in any apartment in New York City. This whole beverage thing is really cool. You got some shelves, you got a little counter space, then you got these guys. You could make that look neat. That's where the laundry room is. There's also a whole bunch of closets. And if you're wondering what these windows look at, these are looking out towards that little courtyard. So they face the same direction as the windows upstairs. This other door, this will take us back outside to the outdoor space. And what's nice is that, like all proper 2-level apartments, this one also has a bath. It is a half bath, but I saw 2 full baths upstairs. And if that's like a den, maybe this could be like the home office corner. Also, it's the little details that I really think are cool here. Like at the top of the stairs, you got this little guy. You could put something there, maybe a shrine to your god. The kitchen here is also awesome. This double door fridge has 2 freezers. This one actually has an ice maker in it. That's cool. Then we've got 2 ovens right here. It's also nice to see that the stove has a proper vent. I guess it's not necessary, or rather, it's something other landlords would have skipped because you've got all these windows which are perfect for ventilation. We've also got ourselves a dishwasher, which is full size, and over here by the sink, we have a sink sprayer. So I can't think of anything that they missed. If you can, let me know, but I would probably put a small table in here and call it a day. This is a great kitchen. Okay, I think I'm ready to declare this my favorite bedroom. 15 feet 3 inches by 12 feet. This is big, and it's got 1, 2, 3 windows and its own private attached bath. Look at that, which also has its own little window. That's another room in the apartment right there. It's not like a neighboring building, so nothing to worry about. Sink looks like it's a good size. Then over here we got ourselves a medicine cabinet. That's nice. And I think that because this room is so large, any size bed you're interested in getting should fit. You could have a dresser over here between the 2 doors. That little door leads to the backyard, so maybe the best spot for a bed is over here somewhere. And if you want a little extra storage space, maybe you can monopolize this hallway if you're not using the backyard. Either way, just outside this room in this little hallway, which is next to where the kitchen is, we will find the communal bathroom. I say that because this is probably the one guests and everybody will use if they're hanging out upstairs. Sink looks the same, medicine cabinet looks the same. I love seeing uniform finishes. And I love that this one has a bathtub, so if you need a soak, there you go. And again, if you got questions about this awesome place, check out the video description, and then why don't we see something else? You can pick another apartment tour here or here, and I will see you in the next video.